in this game. Game 2 commences.
Lanadon, here we go as we will witness what will happen here in potentially the last game. Will today be the day of clean sweeps, or will RRQ deny that here and on?
Surely a clean sweep is not really on everyone's bingo card, but you don't gotta watch out for Sans' first level or 2-level damage here. Rince winning the trade there with the Abyssal Arrow. Now, this is gonna be pretty interesting. The Joy and the Ling. An assassin battle? Like, what's gonna happen here? They're gonna go toe-to-toe? Like, if we're talking about, like, the on-paper 1v1 potential, I think Kyrie has the edge, but surely this is not a 1v1 game. Edok finally getting his hero on the set. So it's gonna boost RRQ's potential on the team fight, surely, if he knows what he's doing. And I bet you he knows, because he is the MVP of Season 15. Kyrie though eyeing for engage.
Let's see, Edok still has the flicker, will not be able to have the time to flicker out of danger. That's gonna be first blood for Onyx.
Oh, very quick on the uptick, and that's the advantage, I guess, for essentially both junglers, because the rotation speed is amazing for both. But Kyrie was able to get there fast enough with the Finch Poise. Emblem though by Indihome. Let's see the usual fatal for Kyrie. But so far nothing that's super interesting here. Maybe the mystery shop from Savero. So he wants to snowball a bit instead of just tanking up the damage. And he thankfully has the Purify for him to be able to just tank the CC from Edok if he needs to. Abyssal Arrow lands to Lutpi, but it's just a bit of damage before the turtle fight begins.
Let's see here. RRQ, they seems like they have Pryo. Byron level 4, Rin's almost level 4, but yeah, Onyx seems like they will not force a fight here. Oh, perhaps I might be wrong. Sans with the diversion play, Rin's caught off guard. That's gonna be Byron here. Glorious path by the Luppi with the engage finds Edok. Revitalized Pop. Onyx, will they fight more? Edok under the turret has the implosion. But Edok will fall for Lutpi.
Yep, trades all over the place. It looked like an easy total for RRQ. But San said, no way. Kyrie though, is that a steal?
Yeah, Retribution used, so orange buff taken away. Keyboy hasn't engaged. Oh my goodness, Sutsujin, level 6. Oh, the damage should be enough as Kai jumps in! Sutsujin finds an angle to get away. RRQ, they have counterplays here as 4 members is onto Kai, the leaded Keyboy, isolated. And this should be a free kill as a Glorious Pathway actually committed. Oh, no way! The cowboy shot! The minuscule mechanics actually favors the Sky Kings.
He lost Sans again. What was that? I thought Edok was making the right play, and it was the right play, trying to drag out both Sans and also Keyboy outside of the diversion area, but not enough apparently. Insane mechanics and also recognition that he needs somehow, save Keyboy from his demise. But speaking of Keyboy, he is on the down once again, Gani, and we know he is 100%, yes, before this day, he is 100% on the Badang. 10 matches or 10 games he played on his hero.
We saw Sutsujin finding a cheeky angle to escape Pen. San say, hey, we can do better. Let's see here, reset gold. Yeah, the difference is very low. The turtle will be up here soon. Let's see who is going to take it.
Yeah, I think Onyx will somehow use the diversion again for Sans to be able to take the bushes behind RRQ, but Rince knows what he's trying to do here. He tried to just cover all the bushes for the whole team of RRQ for him to be able to spot out this micro mechanics or macro from Onyx for them to be able to catch them off guard. It becomes even harder, but Kyrie is there trying to get the total.
See here, it seems like Will Team's taking it slow on the second turtle take, and RRQ, they are filling and committing more in the river area. Then again, Kyrie is on a link. Also, Sutsujin knows this. He is a level ahead. Lutpi looking for an engage there on towards Sutsujin, and yeah, taking it slow.
Okay, some damage towards Sutsujin, but nothing too serious. Kairi secured the Berserker's Fury. That's a pretty big item. Edocto getting stunned up. Oh, Implosion!
Yep, on towards one. Severa pops this Purify. RQ, what will they do? Edoc, half HP, Glorious Pathway committed. Turtle half. Selena doesn't land. That's gonna be Lukeby. Sandbag. Oh! Keyboy finds a connection and 2 members deleted. That's gonna be Sutsujin though, looking for compensation. He moves back, but Onyx, they will be in control of the turtle.
Immediately after I mentioned that he is still 100% on the Badang, he proves that this is why he's been unbeatable on this hero. Absolutely crazy from both Keyboy and Sans in this early of a game, and that is why they're the best roamer mid lane duo in MPL history. Sutsujin might be in trouble. No problem for him.
Let's see. RQ, they need to at least find something trade-wise. They are behind on gold. Map control. This
Oh,
is
no.
perhaps to play. That's going to be the Implosion Flicker committed. 2 members caught. Tempest Blake also triggered, but nothing else. Sutsujin, half HP. Lukeby misses. Yeah, RQ, they tried earlier, but great spacing from Onyx.
Yeah, this is why Badang is such a good pick here. And even the Phobias, because you have this engager, the Edoc, even Sutsujin, is gonna have a hard time for them to be able to get into the team fight, because these two are engage denier, assassin denier. It is difficult for them to make the right play when you have these knockups, when you have these cancels from the first kill of Keyboy, and also not to mention the fist cracks that has been on point in this game. It's 1v1 once again, Sutsujin and Kairi.
This time, Sutsujin will take on a jungler. Not like the last game. Seems like they will not commit on towards a 1v1 just yet, though. Yeah, both teams taking it slow on it. They know that they
Ooh.
have Prio here. 2k gold top lane. Almost, right? Almost taken down. So, yeah, map control. It's all blue for now.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if RQ wants to contest this. Yes, they have the tools, and if Rince can land a hook or a good abyssal arrow, and that would be a difference maker before the team fight begins. And there you go. Sutsujin is just gonna split and try to get the bottom turrets, the first tier turrets for himself. And I think that's a good move, knowing that RQ is at a massive disadvantage in this fight.
See here, Kairi pushing bottom side, but hasn't really shown so. The fog of war here, playing it with it. There you go. That's the show from Kai. No real call just yet here from RRQ. Keyboy
Ooh.
spotted out. Taking it slow as the turtle will shift. And it becomes a lord.
I'm not sure if I saw it correctly, but I believe Kairi picked the magic shoes in this game. That's weird, considering that he's up against Selena and also Edoc. I think extra CC immunity will come in handy if he's ever, get stunned up for a long time. That would be a difference maker. There's 25% of CC immunity or CC reduction should be something that he's looking for. Onyx, they're not biting on towards the objective just yet. They know that the long lane presence of Kairi will help them immensely before they want to take the objective.
Wow. Just the play, right? Onyx, they know they have the far lane prio, so they are right now just manipulating RRQ and not forcing a fight. Bottom side, the far lane threat is very evident here in the third game.
Yeah. And currently, right now, I don't think they have enough damage to do this kind of play. This Edoc and Toy burst down towards the lane. If the Granger gets the item, yes, maybe they can do that, but currently, no. Edoc, though, can still play. He might be looking for someone, but no conversion just yet. But back to the point, so Kairi can just stay in the long lane as long as he wants to, and the only thing that can kill him is probably Rince landing a solid arrow. Even then, the Tempest Blade is an easy get out of jail mechanic.
No, seems like divergent play will be top. Lukeby now will be taken down.
Oh,
Keyboy
no.
doesn't find the connection here. Onyx 5v4. Dyron now looking for a fight. Keyboy goes down. Now it's going to be a 3v4 still.
Oh.
Heavily favoring the Kings of Kings.
Okay, good one there from RRQ, knowing that they can use the initial stun from the Hylos to combo it up with the Abyssal Arrow from Rince. Now it's a matter of Kyrie. Can he execute this retreat? Edok is eyeing for an implosion, eyeing for a stun, for him to get Kyrie down from the wall.
Severo is still in the vicinity.
Oh,
Sans
there
now. Juicy target. Shaman Force popped. That's Edok finding the implosion play. 2 members of Onyx deleted an RRQ. They will take the Lord.
Never doubt Edok gonna set heroes, and this is his bread and butter. The tick, the implosion, the game-changing plays of the MVP of the regular season finally coming to fruition here in the 3rd game. And it's not late just yet. They still have the chance to get back in this match.
Yeah, Edok again strikes again. Let's see though, with this first Lord in hand, will RRQ be able to take fully control of the map?
Toy, that's a big item too, Wind of Nature. Just to deter Kyrie's potential, and after what happened in the 2nd game where he pretty much has a bounty in his head with that 1-1 Kyrie, 1-1 Ling interaction, surely he wants to rush this with Wind of Nature as soon as possible. Looking at the whole thing though, let's see if there is something that we can discuss here. So far, it's nothing too crazy. Edok maybe not having that fleeting time is a bit interesting. He wants to go for more tankiness, knowing that, you know, he's gonna be one of the 2 frontliner of RRQ to take the beating, to take the front to back from Sans and Savero in the front line, and he rushed the Radiant Armor.
Okay, will that MR be a big factor? Let's see. RQ, they're taking it slow. Lord will march top lane. It seems like, yeah, Onyx will sacrifice all of their inners. Base turrets will be the main priority of Onyx to defend, and seems like now Lord will charge.
Okay, look B. Didn't get arrowed. That Savero, look at the wave clear. That is immense. And RQ will just back away. The Abyssal Arrow lands.
Nothing too much HP. Base turret top is not looking too hot for Onyx, but at least they have defended. It seems like the inner turret bottom side though will still stand, so that's a plus. RQ, they will siege more as a mid and top enters the vicinity. Let's see, Toy dealing out damage here, defending the top lane base. RRQ not forcing anything. They have Pariah on the jungle, so at least Kai does not have his purple buff.
Toy starting to hit a bit harder here in the late game. 13-minute mark diversion. Do they read it, or is there someone who's gonna go there? It's Keyboy, but I'm not sure if he wants to make a play from this place unless he has the conceal. But Edok reads that out.
Seems like would be half HP. Savero though alongside Keyboy here. Tyrannical enforces dealing out the damage. RRQ, oh my goodness, in back. Toy repositions Kai. Will trigger that Wind of Nature. Iron and Keyboy should fall here as Sutsujin finds an angle.
Oh
it seems
my
like
God.
Onyx, they're too tight in formation, and Sutsujin will fall for 35.
I thought it was over. Oh, diversion again. This might be huge. Can they read it out? It's Savero!
Savero and Toy! And Edok this time should be deleted. What a creative play coming from side of Onyx.
Onyx will never be underdogs despite them losing in economy. They came back 16k down in the biggest stage of MLBB. MPL Indonesia Season 15 is just another day for them as they shift their focus towards the Lord.
Oh my goodness. That's going to be Onyx taking the Lord. Rince trying to salvage something, but no fruition for now.
Now, here comes the concern. Renz, on this kind of situation, he's not that useful. The wave clear is not there. Unless he lands a perfect arrow to the perfect target, that's the only thing that Renz can do. But with the level of focus that Onyx players has and the mechanic that they have, I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to land those, especially with the fact that Renz will have limited room for him to be able to, you know, shoot these arrows, because the map will slowly but surely be leaning towards Onyx side. Oh no,
That's a
on
land.
cue.
That is an arrow landed, but
Oh my God!
Savero finds a solo in the mid lane. Toy taken down. Lord still marching, healthy in the bottom side of the map.
That's a legal diversion. Where to?
Bottom side, turret now. They want the base turret. Onyx is already invading the
Wait,
home of the Kings. Now that's gonna be diving under the turret as well. Taking some heat. Oh my goodness! That's an implosion, but the damage from Onyx is just too much. Now it's going to be Onyx running for the hills as RRQ. They actually have defended. 4 members of Onyx will down for at least 20.
And Jakarta International Velodrome roars with the turnaround from Edok. How? That 4-man implosion was huge. Forced out the Purify from Savero, but there's no Man Force. There's not enough HP. There's not enough shield for him to be able to survive that one. We're gonna take a look at the replay here. Edok spotting, I guess, the overzealousness of Onyx. They just grouped up, knowing that Edok is in front of them. That is not something that he should do against a Tig. This is a hero that brought RRQ or Onyx in M5, came back from 60k down. Surely they know better.
That's the thing, man. A little bit of autopilot right then and there from Onyx, right? Just inside of the base. And yeah, a team like RRQ with a roamer like Edok definitely will capitalize on that autopilot coming from their own opponent. So it's another reset. Keep in mind, we are 16 minutes in. So yeah, let's see here. Definitely RRQ have increases their odds to perhaps potentially force a game 4.
Yeah, the increased odds are there, especially with the... Oh, it looks like for this Lord in particular, Onyx has the advantage on the long lane because there's no inhibitor turrets for RRQ. So again, that's something they can use, especially this is Kyrie we're talking about. You know, he's gonna be there in a few seconds with the Finch Boys as long as he has that purple buff for him to be able to expand his energy a bit, you know, a bit freely. Now RRQ will pull the trigger on towards the Lord. Kyrie decided to recall because he doesn't have that purple buff.
All right, so Kyrie did not show in the bottom side. Chris Crack, Onyx looking for an angle to perhaps enter the river. That's the winner crown trigger. Oh, Ludpi very low. He will be broken down. That's gonna be Sans flickering out though. Savero taking out RRQ. The Kings of Kings have answered back. Kai finds a shutdown, but RRQ, they are moving forward as again 3 members will be down and out.
Only the dynamic duo of Sans and Kiboy can stop this avalanche from RRQ. Can they do it?
Low, Glorious Pathway committed. Sans stunned. That's gonna be Toy focusing, locking the turret. And ladies and gentlemen, this is not the day of clean sweeps.